So, hello everyone. Welcome to Tech for Tomorrow, a podcast where we explore the fascinating relationship between technology and society. I'm Shakil.
Hi there, I'm Stephanie.
And I'm Claire. Today we're diving into a critical issues affecting our country, the digital divide in the Philippines and its impact on education, particularly in rural areas.
That's right. During our midterm output, we identified how this technological disparity directly connects to several sustainable development goals, including quality education, reduce inequalities, and industry innovation and infrastructure, right?
The COVID-19 pandemic really highlighted this problem when schools had to shift to online learning. Students in rural areas without reliable internet access or proper devices were left behind, widening the educational gap.
So today we'll analyze this issue, explore how technology and society influence each other in this context, and discuss the executive resolution we propose to address these challenges.
Start by understanding the scope of the digital divide in the Philippines. According to data from the Department of Information and Communications Technology, only about 63% of the Filipinos have internet access, with significant disparities between urban and rural areas.
That's right. In urban centers like Metro Manila, internet penetration is around 80%, while in regions like BARMM and Eastern Visayas, it drops below 40%. This creates a serious divide in access to digital resources and opportunities.
And the problem goes beyond just internet access. Many households didn't have computers or tablets, and some areas have unreliable electricity. During the pandemic, we saw students climbing mountains or sitting under street lamps just to co- just to catch a signal for their online classes.
This connects directly with SDG 4, which is the quality education, but also with SDG 10, which is the reduced inequalities. Technology is becoming a new factor in social media stratification, right?
Right.
Exactly. Uh, exactly. And there is also SDG 9, industry innovation and infrastructure. Without proper digital infrastructure reaching all areas, how can we expect inclusive development?
This brings us to the central theme of our STS course, how technology and society influence each other. The digital divide isn't just a technological problem, it's a social one too.
Absolutely. Our social structures determine who gets access to technology. Economic inequality, geographical location, and even gender affect technological access. In some rural households, if there's only one device, it often goes to the male members of the family first.
And in turn, technology shapes our society. Those with digital access have better educational outcomes, more job opportunities, and greater participation in civic life. Technology acts as a both a mirror reflecting our inequalities and a magnifying glass amplifying them.
We can see this cycle clearly in education. Students without technology access fall behind academically, which limits their future career options, potentially keeping them in economic situations where they can't afford technology, perpetuating the cycle.
This is what we call technological determinism versus social media constructivism. So, technology doesn't exist in a vacuum. It's developed and distributed within social contexts, and then it goes on to shape those same contexts.
So what can be done? In our preliminary milestone, we propose an executive resolution titled Digital Philippines Bringing the Digital Divide Through Community Tech Hubs.
Our proposal centers around establishing community technology hubs in every barangay, prioritizing those rural and underserved areas. This hub would provide free internet access, computers workstation, digital literacy training, technical support for local residents.
The funding would come from a public-private partnership model where telecommunications companies contribute as part of their corporate social responsibility, matched by government funding from the DICT budget.
We also suggested incorporating renewable energy sources like solar panels to address the electricity reliability risks in remote areas.
And importantly, our resolution emphasized community involvement. Local residents would be trained as hub managers and technicians, creating jobs while ensuring sustainability through community ownership.
If implemented, this resolution would not bridge the technological gap but also demonstrate how technology and humanity can positively influence each other.
Right. By making technology more accessible, we change social dynamics. Students get equal education opportunities regardless of location. Small businesses in rural areas can access e-commerce platforms. Farmers can check market prices or weather forecasts.
And by involving communities in the process, we shape how technology is implemented and used. Technology becomes a tool for empowerment rather than division.
This aligns perfectly with what scholars like Langdon Winner discuss in their work on the politics of technology, that technological systems are inherently political and embed particularly forms of power and authority.
In by democratizing access to technology, we're essentially redistributing power and opportunity. That's the essence of the relationship between technology and humanity that our SDS course explores.
As we wrap up our discussion, it's clear that the digital divide is much more than a technical problem. It's a complex socio technological issue that requires nuanced solution.
And addressing it requires understanding that technology and society continuously shape each other. Our proposed community tech hubs acknowledge this relationship rather than treating technology as a simple add on to existing social structures.
And we hope this podcast has made you think about how technology and humanity influence each other in your own life. Next time you use your smartphone or laptop, consider those who don't have that access and how different their experience of the world might be.
And remember, technology should be a bridge, not a barrier. By ensuring equitable access to digital tools, we can create a more inclusive society where innovation benefits everyone.
Thank you for listening to Tech for Tomorrow. We're Shaquille.
Stephanie,
And Claire, until next time, keep thinking critically about the technology around you.
Thank you for listening.